some trouble on this end.
TW, can you see that now?
You take a look here. No, sir. Pardon the technical difficulties here, ladies and gentlemen. We're having some camera troubles this evening here with POW.
How about now?
No, sir.
Okay, give me just a second.
Let me try and get out and come back.
Okay.
There we are. There we are.
You got it. All right.
Yes, sir. All I had to do was do a little adjustment on my end. Well, as I said, ladies and gentlemen, it appears Mr. Powers has something to say. He's going to do this in the ring rather than from the commentary desk, so I suppose we're gonna throw it on down to him down there in the ring, as opposed to up here with me. Don't know why you'd ever want to be down there when you could be up here watching some of the best wrestling in the country from a bird's eye view. But, ladies and gentlemen, the owner of the company, the man who sits beside me each and every week, and who, most importantly, signs my paycheck, Mr. Eric Powers. Mr. Powers, I hear you have something to say, sir.
That I do. Yes, welcome to POW. Welcome, POW Universe. It is wonderful to see you all. I have a very important announcement to make today. There has been some discussion surrounding the most recent tag team match involving the tag team championships. That's right. I know you love those performers. Yes, the Ministry, the Crew, they both put on a fantastic show this weekend. However, the Crew did take a disqualification during that match. And so, I have decided, in an executive decision, to award the Tag Team Championship, the Moon Phase belts, to none other than the Ministry.
Wait, what? I don't understand.
Now, I hear what you have to say. I hear. That's right. No, a championship shouldn't be able to switch hands on a disqualification, Mr. Powers. But you know what? There was no champion. There's no hands being changed. The belt is being awarded to those who are not disqualified.
I can hear the audience booing this whole decision. Honestly, it's a little shocking to me as well. Ladies and gentlemen, I have no idea what we're watching here in this moment.
And I stand by this decision tonight.
The boos reverberate as Mr. Powers makes his way back up the ramp and I suppose here towards the commentary desk, we'll maybe hearing from him here in just a minute or two. But this is one of the more absurd decisions I think I've ever seen in all of my time commentating in various promotions around the world. But it is technically Mr. Powers is right as owner of the company. As much as I'd love to debate this decision and discuss the ramifications of the tag team division going forward, we have our first match here tonight. Our first ever Cosmic Division champion, Florence Thunder, who took the belt by submitting Scarlet Blade on Sunday night in a fatal four-way match, faces off against a competitor new to Power Overdrive Wrestling. So I hope the POW universe has a very warm welcome in store for Siren. We'll be in her very first match facing off one-on-one against the Cosmic Division champion. A hell of a first match to find yourself in a promotion. So I hope she's up to the challenge.
Hello, TW.
Mr. Powers, welcome back.
Thank you.
Your announcement took us all a little off guard there.
I figured it might, but someone needed to make the decision. This company deserves champions under all their belts, you know? So I took it upon myself to make sure that the people worthy of the belts receive them.
Oh, well, sir, I mean, we could very well have just, you know what? I shouldn't interrupt.
What's that? You have something to say?
Honestly, sir, I shouldn't interrupt Florence's entrance. Especially not her first entrance as champion. New ring gear by the looks of it.
Yes, she's looking
The following contest
excellent today.
scheduled for one fall.
Powerful new
Making
champion.
her way to the ring from Knoxville, Tennessee, the undisputed Women's Universal Champion, Florence Thunder Champion.
Florence coming to the ring, wearing some powerful looking armor. I do wonder if she's going to try and wear that throughout her entire match today.
I'd imagine the helmet at the very least would get in the way. I mean, shoulder armor like that, 6'1", half dozen of the others, my daddy liked to say, but honestly, I
And a hello out there to the fans. Library Fairy, I see you. Alien Lee, Mote, thank you all for stopping by and saying hi.
And her opponent.
ladies and gentlemen, coming to the ring next, a young lady who's yet to compete here in POW. Her name is Siren, and she comes out, as I said, facing the champion in her very first match, Power Overdrive Wrestling. It's a hell of a feat for anybody to step up to a champion, but especially to do so upon your debut. Isn't that right, Mr. Power?
Absolutely. It's something that is not seen very often. You usually don't come to a company and very first thing get a title match. I've seen it happen only a handful of times at other promotions. But this young lady here, she has pizzazz. She's got something special. We figured that we'd give her a shot. It's not a title match, you know. She's not getting a shot at the title, but we figured we'd test her mettle against the champion, see what she has.
Of course, sir. It is an interesting thing to see in all of our years working together. You know, this first month here in this promotion, I've never known you to play a favorite. It's just kind of an odd to see a lockup to start. Siren getting a wrist lock behind.
Well, I wouldn't say that it's that I'm one to play favorites. Certainly, I see worth, and I pay back in kind.
Of course, sir. I wouldn't have it any other way. It's the way it's supposed to be. Siren out here making a bold move, wrestling in high heels. Well, they might be flats. I can't quite tell from this vantage point.
There is definitely a heel on that shoe for certain. She seems to be keeping her wits about her, and certainly not losing anything to the heels.
Hell of a basement drop kick, and now.
If anything, they're more useful in a fight if you can stay on them.
Point certainly would. First cover of the night. Match. Nothing but a 1 count. Siren has come out of the gate very explosive. Taking it to the champion about as best she can. Florence has not really found her footing yet. But she is up to a vertical base here and showing a little aggression. Brutal strikes, deadly combination. One of the best pure strikers in the whole company. Cross body from Siren. Stretching that arm and shoulder out here.
Slamming her opponent to the mat. An excellent show of ferocity against the champion here. Going after the arm again.
Smart to weaken a singular body part, reduce the strength of Florence's left hand as she leads by that southpaw jab.
Oh!
Yet again. The first time she's missed that tonight. Pays for it as it gives Florence a chance to get a little separation in there. Hip toss into an elbow drop on the face. Nasty piece of work right there. Sort of leg choke hold of her own. Siren able to twist out. Florence goes right back to it.
Yeah, just pushing over Siren there. Up into that side slam that she's become so notable for. Oh, going for it again.
There we are. Siren trying to roll out of the ring. Florence catches her before she can and then goes for the cover. 2. Not quite 3 though, as Florence stares on in disbelief. Into the stomach. Siren counters into a single leg Boston Crab. Florence able to power out quickly. Siren showing quite a bit of
another powerful crossbody from the Siren. Florence finding herself on the outside of the ring. All the way down on the floor.
And with a single punch, Siren takes the action outside the ring as the referee begins his 10 count.
That's right, and brings her right back in.
Quick back in. Perhaps just asserting a bit of dominance there. Smashing Florence outside of the ring.
A bear hug, belly to belly. Siren looking to make this her show tonight.
Waiting for it. She's got the pump handle.
Pump handle slam.
And there's the cover. And 2.5 Siren gets. 2.5 against the Cosmic Division champion on her first night. Even if she loses here tonight, that moment will have made Siren an absolute megastar.
That, no easy feat there.
Lariat takes Florence down into that crossbody for yet a 3rd time. Florence sweeps Siren's legs out from underneath her.
Goes for a reversal.
Brutal kicks.
Gained some leg strikes.
Trying to work her kind of match there.
Double clothesline. Misses her own.
And a third off the ropes. Florence Thunder riling up the crowd, cheering for their champion. Going in to weaken the arm, setting up perhaps for that monkey flip to armbar combo that she's known for so well. Oh, instead,
not realizing how close she was to the ropes there, it would appear.
A little too close to the ropes. Brutalizing the knee. Perhaps weakening her opponent for that a second attempt at that double leg Boston Crab.
Just absolutely brutalizing that knee and going for a pin afterwards.
Weakening the legs, not a bad move.
It's hard to kick out if you can't use your legs.
Anyway.
Excellent reversal there from the Siren.
She's got Florence down in the corner. And pulls her out.
For a power bomb.
She's waiting again. We want to see that pump handle slam one more time. Yep, she's got the pump handle. And up and over. The exploder. Here comes the second cover. This could very well be the biggest upset we've seen in POW. And no, 2.5 again.
Kick out from the champ.
Florence Thunder will not go quietly into the night. Oh. Kick to the head.
Shoulder tackle.
Tackle. Florence is back in control.
Ooh, a gut strike.
Oh.
Siren sending her back into the corner herself. Goes for the drop kick. Misses.
Never seemed able to hit that drop kick at any point in time tonight.
Answers with a buckle buster.
And just flings her into the center of the ring.
Florence has a decent amount of height on the Siren here.
That size and power advantage could well be Siren's undoing. But she's been canny here. That bear hug belly to belly again. And
For a
a
pin
cover.
right next to the ropes. Maybe not the wisest choice.
But Florence is out at 2.
Fallaway slam there.
And 2.5 yet again. Siren can't quite get that third count that she needs to upset the champion. Maybe a jawbreaker. And Florence has got Siren up on her back.
That side slam one more time. That could be it.
Too close to the rope, so Florence drags her to the center. This could well be the champion's victory. 1, 2. Nope.
Only 2.
Only 2. Siren proving that she won't go down either.
Proving for quite the opening match to the show. There's the monkey flip.
And here comes the armbar.
Going after the arm. Siren.
Are we going to see a tap? Siren's hand wavering over the mat. The ref,
And that's a tap.
Here we are.
There it is. Florence wins once again, bringing out that armbar for another win.
Nasty monkey flip to armbar combo, disorients, and then wrenches an arm out of a socket. Despite Florence's victory, Siren put on an amazing show tonight for her first match in POW, taking the champion to the absolute limit. One of the better matches I've seen in my entire career, let alone Power Overdrive Wrestling.
Truly an incredible show here tonight. By both of these competitors. Congratulations to Siren on her debut today. And
Here is your winner, Florence Thunder.
if she puts that kind of effort into all her matches, we could potentially see her facing Florence again, perhaps for that title.
She is most certainly a name to watch out for as she rises through the ranks of the POW's women's division.
Absolutely.
cannot wait to see what she's got in store for us next.
Cannot wait. We are going to take a short break real quick while we adjust our sound here. We've had a little bit of technical issue on this end, but we will be right back.
Technical difficulty today, apparently.
There we are. Audio issues should be resolving shortly, and we'll be right back at you. Go, folks.
Our second match of the night features two men coming off of a very good showing at Backlash. First up, Guy DuPont, who took his two matches at Backlash to two victories, his first two victories in POW, which is always very fun to see. And Chainsaw, who had a very good night in the Battle Royal despite not being the victor in the end.
That's right. This last weekend, we saw Guy pull off two amazing victories. And Chainsaw in the last couple of weeks, an up-and-comer, really showing us what he's been made of as well. So it will be interesting to see these two men back in the ring with Guy, or rather Guy, coming forward with such momentum. The last time that these two met in the ring, Chainsaw took the W, but that might not be the case tonight.
Guy is riding after eliminating Chainsaw last from the Battle Royal. It could very well go the other way. In addition to the Battle Royal victory, he also picked up his first. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
What's this now?
His way to the ring.
Guy DuPont decided he doesn't want to wait till the ring to get this match started.
He's ready to start now. Speaking of momentum, he came out of there with a blazing amount of momentum.
It's been interesting to see these last couple of weeks as Guy DuPont has fought for a victory. The crowd has sort of gotten on his side, but they tend to forget that he has no patience, no want to wait for his turn. He wants some action, and he wants it now.
He's getting it, for sure.
He may have ambushed Chainsaw, but the Canny Canadian's always ready for a fight. He's doing his best to put up a bit of a scrap here.
And the referee has rung the bell. We have officially started the match. Ooh.
Cannonball takes the key right back out of the ring.
Calf stomp onto the outside of the mat. You know, they say that the apron is the hardest part of the ring. I disagree. I would say the outside of the ring is the hardest part of the ring.
And the question there is the outside of the ring technically counts.
It's also possible that the announce table is the hardest part of the ring.
The announce table is definitely quite a hard piece of metal and wood there. Guy DuPont has claimed some sort of early victory here.
Getting fired up.
Chainsaw loses his hat.
Back suplex onto the outside, sending him back into the match to finish it.
He wants the victory, not just the count out.
I see that, Mote. No, that's actually our Spanish announce team. We have no threat of being injured by these wrestlers. The Spanish announce team, however, they've decided that they're going to set up right there on the outside of the ring. Cannonball really taking it back to Guy tonight. That defensive Hurricanrana there into a crossface.
Quick pin gets nary but a 1 count. Guy DuPont's playing once again that size advantage that he has over so few people, but Chainsaw is one of them.
Yes, alienly, that's right. The second hardest part of the ring might be the stairs.
Steel steps are no one's friend. That standing moonsault. Guy DuPont showing off his athleticism there. Oh, he's going to snap the arm. He's going to snap the arm. Oh, he snaps Chainsaw's arm. I've seen that maneuver break bones in the past.
There is no way that his shoulder blades are completely intact right now. We may be seeing some recovery time after this match. Only a 1 count after all that.
Adrenaline is a very funky thing. Keep a chainsaw going despite his brutalizing at the hands of Guy DuPont.
We have some suggestions that perhaps Guy DuPont's mustache is the hardest part of the ring.
It's entirely possible.
That is a sound theory right there.
Within an inch of its life. Brainbuster.
I also have a theory that Chainsaw's quads are the hardest part of the ring.
Chainsaw lurks. He waits. Boot to the knee. Kick to the face. Scrambles over for the cover.
This could be an upset. Nope, just 2.
But only 2. Not quite ready to quit.
I can't blame him. That Frenchman has developed quite the penchant, as it were, for these matches, for this fight. He's got fire in those eyes, and there's no way he's ready to give up yet.
Now, you develop a taste for winning. You're going to want to do anything you can to keep that streak alive. Chainsaw dragging him closer to the ropes. For the cover.
So that he can get that leverage from the ropes. Ref, with his eyes soundly on the pin, on the shoulders, missed the boots on the rope.
But he was able to kick out anyway.
Somersault flying kick. There we go.
He drags Chainsaw away from the ropes, but into an arm stomp and not a pin.
Wipes some sweat off of his face. Guy, ready to finish it.
Boot to the stomach, the Chainsaw catches and hits him with a lariat.
Brutal lariat brings him to the ground.
He's quick enough to climb to the outside, but Chainsaw quick to take advantage of Guy's spot on the ropes. Guy DuPont, breaching suplex after a unique re-entry into the ring.
An excellent cutter.
Cutter and into the cover.
Just a 1 count. You would think the man known as Chainsaw would be immune to things such as cutters.
Every man has a neck, no matter the size. Chainsaw, boot, stalls, and that brainbuster again. We've seen it in men's nights before, and we might see it again.
Tonight,
Not
this time.
Still has something left in the tank.
Hey, we just got ourselves a new follower. Welcome, Nick T. Vegan. Thank you for joining us once again.
Finest simulated wrestling at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time on a Wednesday.
That it is, no doubt.
In the kick to the face, the scramble for the cover. Can he kick out one more time?
That's
sadly, Guy DuPont's pin streak has been cut at 2.
Chainsaw withstanding the early blows there from Guy DuPont, cutting him off here, it would seem, perhaps slowing down his momentum, or who knows, maybe just setting a fire that much brighter under him to keep going forward. Or perhaps pay-per-views are really where Guy shines, and he has a little bit more trouble on these standard shows.
It's not the best place to always find victory. You need the week-to-week wins to set yourself up, move higher up the rankings. Well, Guy DuPont is as Guy DuPont does, I suppose.
Here is your winner, Chang Sawyer.
Yes, Mote, we should buy Chainsaw a house so that he can take a bath. You are absolutely correct. He also has access to the showers in the locker rooms, which he usually decides to not use.
I will say, Mr. Powers is typically quite a generous fellow, as we've seen already this evening. And the pay is quite good here at POW Wrestling. So Chainsaw should have his own house already.
I believe he does. It's just very far from where we are tonight, as we are in New Mexico, and he is from Canada.
Showers in a lot of places in Mexico, that's all I'm going to say.
All right, next up, one of our Galactic Division matches. Tonight, Cherry Blossom taking on Ayeon Lee. Ayeon, who made her first appearance this last week, this last Sunday at Backlash. Cherry Blossom, during the Fatal 4-Way for the championship, didn't win, did not receive the opposite end, the receiving end of the loss either. But she was injured during that match. A bit of rib bruising we found. Perhaps a small fracture, but she's been cleared by the medical team to continue wrestling. I just hope that she doesn't exacerbate that existing injury tonight. Ayeon Lee, a strong competitor. We'll see if she takes advantage of this injury tonight.
Cherry Blossom, perhaps injury compounded a little as
Making
Father
her
Ron
way
has
to
been
the
known to be
ring,
quite angry
from
with his
Charlotte,
disciples and making
South Carolina,
I think he was
Cheryl
counting on the ministry leaving 3 belts on Sunday night. Instead, they left with none, though that has apparently been rectified earlier this afternoon.
Right, the ministry now have 2 belts under their belt, as it were, as they proved themselves in that championship match. At least proved themselves to the office.
I suppose you can't technically ask for much more than that, because you, only person you need to prove yourself on a job is to your employer. And I would never do anything less than either of those gentlemen to do such, may I say.
You've always been a very good employee there, TW.
and her
I'll do my best.
from London, England, Iron Lee.
Despite her loss on Sunday night, Ayeon Lee comes to the ring with energy and no shortage of confidence. It's always good to see, especially after someone's taken a loss on a big stage like POW Backlash.
Absolutely. She's not being slowed down by that loss at all. She seems to be quite on fire tonight. Ready for another chance to prove herself.
good luck to both of these ladies. As gear is removed, the bell is about to be rung, and this match begins. Cherry doesn't seem to be showing any ill effects yet as she takes control of this match from Jonk. Brutalizing Ayeon on the ground, stomping and kicking, stomping and kicking.
Making sure to take advantage as much as possible here in the opening. Being aggressive, making sure that she protects her own body as she is fighting with an injury. The more that she can keep her opponent on the ground, the less potential they have for taking advantage of her bruised ribs.
And here we go.
Piranha.
Oh, right to the back of those bruised ribs. It doesn't slow Cherry in at all with an eye rake into a corner and a knee to the jaw.
A headbutt to the back of the head. Right there on the cervical spine.
And with a leg hook. That's about a 1 count. Gotta get an arm underneath that leg. Force your opponent to use a little more strength at least to kick out.
And a boot to the back of the head as well.
Back to that Father Ron special, the Ministry neck crank.
Indeed, that is a specialty applied often by Ron. It would seem his followers are also fans of using that particular skill.
Kick right to those bandages, but she eats a back fist for it.
And
Oh! Steps up onto those ribs, into the snapping leg. Absolutely brutal.
Whoop.
Oh,
Seesaw. Beautifully executed.
into a cover for Ayeon.
Possibly could have got the win there. Hesitated on taking the pin, though. This is a second strike to the elbow. Sent to the ropes. Up and over. Big back body drop. Cherry once more going after the neck.
The Ministry just likes
And
making
slamming the back of the
power-
head against... Seems that Cherry has picked her target tonight, and it is the back of Aeon's head.
There she goes, smashing it to the mat more than once. You seem to be right, Mr. Krause. Nope, going for that sweep of hers. And a standing moonsault from Ayeon.
Directly onto those bruised ribs. This is not faring well. Cherry.
Cherry Blossom is rolling around, barely awake at this point. Ayeon gets to her
Staggering
feet,
to her feet.
Turnbuckle. Into
Flying
her
hurricane.
from the top rope. And she goes to the top on the other side.
Going up
Not
again.
done yet. She sits, waits, into an elbow drop right into the back of those ribs. But instead of going for the cover, she tries to pull Cherry to her feet. Cherry wiggles loose of whatever trap Ayeon had in mind.
Fired up with a couple of lariats and a drop kick.
Instead builds momentum.
Whoa.
But Ayeon cuts it off. And that standing moonsault one more time.
Just to add insult to the injury of those ribs. Dragging her to the center. Snapmare into the cover. Not
That's
quite
a
through.
2.5. Maybe something a little more.
Ayeon here
impact
telling
there.
the ref to hurry up with his count. I tend to agree. Applying the chin lock here. Cherry able to get back out of it.
Wiggles goes free, but can't get free entirely as Ayeon... Oh, Aeon's back is giving out. Cherry's ruthless targeting of her backside has certainly seemed to help.
Neck breaker off the ropes. That is a hell of a way to get brought back into the ring.
And Cherry goes for a cover once again, refusing to hook the leg. And once again, getting only a 2 count.
Brutal stomp to the back of the head there.
Oof.
Into a neck wrench submission hold.
Oh, but Ayeon, he's to the face, manages to get free.
Northern Lights suplex. Seems she's been paying attention to Guy's matches a little bit.
Into that sweep of hers. And she brings Ayeon down to the mat, a chance to catch her breath. Cherry, but nope,
with an
there's
uppercut.
An uppercut to the jaw. The two ladies trading reversals back and forth.
Uh-oh.
Oh, here's that small package DDT.
Yeah, there it is.
Seen that in nights before.
She's
This
into
time the leg
two, not quite three. We've seen her end Florence Thunder with that move, but not tonight on Ayeon. Up and over. Going for a power slam there, it looked like. Kick to the ribs.
Kick to the ribs.
Answers with a Northern Lights of her own.
Into the center. Nope. Thought she might go for the cover, but there's an arm drag.
Reverses with the arm drag.
Separation.
Picking Ayeon back up. Making her positively eat that turnbuckle.
Brutalized her. Where's the ref's 5 count? Ayeon rolls out of the way of the boot there.
Nope.
But can't escape into that small package DDT. No.
Fisherman suplex.
Fisherman suplex instead. Cherry Blossom, hampered by her ribs, climbs to the top rope. Slow, deliberate. Oh! That elbow drop.
Elbow drop to the jaw. Not giving up the loss that easily.
Brutalizing herself in the process. Maybe not the best choice there for Cherry Blossom.
She is having a lot more offense and even more stamina tonight than she had in her last match against Sinister Fox at Payback. Perhaps she learned something from that match. Cranking on that calf crusher. Ready to call it. Sets up for the small package one more time. 2 spike DDTs tonight.
This is most likely the end of Ayeon. And there's your 3 count.
She is.
Cherry Blossom continues her winning ways, looking to get her own chance, perhaps one-on-one against Florence. Ayeon, despite taking the loss, showing much more than she did against Sinister Fox in their short match at Backlash.
And an amazing amount of athleticism tonight.
Extending moonsault, a hell of a maneuver for anyone. Incredibly well done.
It looks as though we have at least one Cherry Blossom fan in the audience, though, to be fair, Alien Lee is a fan of our entire Cosmic division, I believe.
And I don't blame them at all. It has been a division producing incredible matches each and every week here at Power Overdrive Wrestling. And now our next match features the tag team champions, the newly minted tag team champions.
Absolutely.
the Ministry, Father Ron and Bubba Trucker,
Powerful team.
against a tag team that has yet to take a submission or pinfall loss, Shark Party, as they have named themselves.
I think that they can prepare for that to change tonight as they face the champions tonight. Though this is not a championship match, champions are still going to bring everything that they have. Father Ron will surely destroy the jaw, neck, possibly even the lower head of anyone he gets in the ring with his neck crank abilities. This doesn't look good for either Hammerhead or Party Baby.
The only thing I'll say to that end is that Shark's jaws are incredibly powerful and can take quite a bit of brutal punishment before they are done. Here they come, the Shark Party. Cemented as a tag team with a brand new entrance video. Returning to action once more with that tag team gear that they wear.
To the ring.
Fit for both gentlemen, a bit of green everywhere.
Hammer Headhunter and
After their successes, I suppose I can't blame them.
The Dangerous Alliance.
No, it is a flashy appearance that they have. That is for certain. They stand out in a crowd.
But the two gentlemen that will come to the ring to face them have cut swaths through this tag division as of late. All 4 weekly episodes and technically the pay-per-view this past Sunday, Backlash, their victory over the Crew.
There they are.
With their newly acquired tag team championships around the waist.
33 pounds. The prestigious Super
Father Ron must be on top of the world.
The Godfather Ron.
And it appears that he does know how to wear that belt properly, as it turns out. We were questioning this pre-show, wondering if he was going to just cinch up his jacket with it. Nope, he is wearing it under the jacket. It's a good look on it. Sorry, not before the show, of course, but off air.
It might well be the first belt Bubba Trucker's ever worn in his life.
It's very possible.
I don't just mean championship belt, I mean belt of any kind.
Oh yes, of course. Not a man for such accessories.
Indeed not. Hammerhead coming out quick with a Hurricane Rana, speeding the match up to his taste. Bubba Trucker powering through. Landing a headbutt. And here comes the neck cranks. I expect they will be flying fast and thick very early.
That's right, Mote. The Ministry do actually dress like adults. You're not wrong. Whereas the Shark Party, they definitely dress like a couple of petulant children.
Still prefer neon clowns, but I suppose I can't disagree. Hammerhead, a boot, a tilt-a-whirl into a Hurricane Rana.
An impressive maneuver, for sure.
Party favor into the ring. that doesn't help very much as Party Favor's immediately thrown to the mat.
From a chokehold suplex. Bubba Trucker dominating here.
Party Favor
Oh!
knocking Father Ron off the apron. Bubba Trucker doesn't take kindly to that. Party Favor may not be giving him much of a choice.
Father Ron licking his wounds at ringside at the moment, while the Shark Party take advantage of his absence.
Double team back body drop, spinning wheel kick from Hammerhead. And the Shark Party showing a little bit of dominance of their own. Cutting the ring in half very effectively. Keeping Bubba Trucker isolated. And going for the first pin of the night. No leg hook, however. Father Ron doesn't even bother entering the ring, knowing Bubba Trucker can save himself. Another double team. Shark Party moving together quite well, despite
Piranha into a power bomb.
Into a power bomb. But a unique offense there. Bubba Trucker is now on the receiving end of brutality, rather than the giving end. Duck and a boot to the gut stuns Party Favor for a moment. Bubba Trucker and Father Ron getting their first chance to work in tandem.
Looking for a potential fall-away slam from Father Ron here. Oh. Busting his back on the turnbuckle, throwing him away like a Party Favor.
Father Ron, not necessarily a man you see hook the leg as often due to his size, but Party Favor still takes advantage. Into a run of his own. Party Favor and Hammerhead for a very quick athletic match. Father Ron's big right hand puts an end to that. Party Favor rolls out.
Of course, Shark Party there rock bottoming himself in a show of aggression.
Tag made to Hammerhead, fresher competitor.
That's right. The audience is not a fan of this Shark Party. Listen to those boos. Right, it would seem that they're behind their champions tonight.
Snapmare from Hammerhead stunts Father Ron, who gets thrown into a corner. Hammerhead calling up top. Rope assisted DDT. Slinging Father Ron to his corner. Father Ron gets out of the way as Hammerhead comes in for some sort of shoulder tackle.
Keeping him out of the corner.
Now the good Father
Solid
makes
strategy there.
And Bubba Trucker stomping on Hammerhead's back.
With a chokehold against the mat.
Side slam. And a cover. Here comes Party Favor. But Hammerhead managing to kick out before Party Favor is needed in the ring.
The referee daring to start counting Father Ron out for staying in the ring.
Tag team rules. One man at a time in the ring. If you are in the ring and not the legal competitor, the 5 count does technically begin. Hammerhead letting Bubba Trucker crawl back into the ring before trying to call the crowd. Bad
Chest
choice
burster
there.
against the knee there after a bit of a princess carry.
Drag, get some separation into a kneeling Hurricane Runner. And a tag to Party Favor.
We got a POW chant going in the chat.
Oh, and there is
Swinging cutter.
But only a 2 count from from, as he calls it, the cork pop. Party favorite to the top. Bubba Trucker to his feet, looking for a crossbody from the top. It does him no favors. A huge power slam from Bubba Trucker.
Go for the bear hug.
Elbow in the face for his troubles. Party favor into the corner.
And back in. Big splash. Corner.
Party favor with a kick to the leg. Neither gentleman finding the ability to string together more than one or two maneuvers.
Another big side slam. Bubba Trucker looking a little fatigued, a little winded there.
Two. Hammerhead not even bothering to get into the ring, either trusting his partner or being sort of resigned to whatever may happen. The neck crank comes again.
Father Ron getting back in, taking his turn against the party favor. Arm drag. Father Ron already back up to his knees. Oh, but answered with a DDT.
Party favor.
Dirty move there by the party favor. While the good father was there taking a little bit of a respite, give him a DDT. Not giving him room, not giving him time to rest at all.
Knees to the torso. Party favor has never been the largest competitor. Candy to make up for it. A crucifix slam.
There we go. It's been a few days, a few weeks since we've seen a crucifix slam through here. Excellent to see them returning.
But Father Ron once again managing to dodge out of the corner before he meets knees to the back. Party favor trying to whip up the crowd before the tag to Hammerhead and the hot tag to Bubba Trucker.
Two freshmen in there. Bubba Trucker coming in with those clotheslines, 3 of them, trying to keep the Shark Man down.
Trucker coming in with vim and vigor. And that falling headbutt one more time. Oh dear. Oh dear, what is this?
Bubba Trucker
What the
and his
world?
patented upside down spider crawl. It's an intimidation factor he's got here.
I'm a fan of none of that. Thank you very much.
There we go.
Bubba Trucker gets to the head.
Into the Sister Abigail.
This could very well be the end of Shark Party. 1, 2, but Hammerhead kicking out before Party Favor can break the count. Once again, the Hammerhead proving to be more resilient than either party thought.
Third side slam today. Party Favor not getting in. 2 3/4.
Bubba Trucker just feeding off of his own anger. Oh,
Going for the Sister Abigail once more.
Up. And
That could be it for Shark Party.
here comes the cover. Party Favor in. And breaks up the count before Father Ron can get to it. Needs a headbutt before it's trouble.
Father Ron and Bubba Trucker now taking their aggression out on Party Favor, making sure that he doesn't interrupt the rest of the match. The falling headbutt there to Hammerhead.
Party Favor is putting Father Ron out of the ring. Cover no leg hook. Party Favor not bothering to get in. Hammerhead kicking out at 2.
Having faith
Then
in
up
his
to
partner, I would assume.
Oh, into the electric chair. Uh-oh. That
There we go.
Atlantean, bam, zip code right there. Slides back into the ring. Father Ron, nowhere to be seen.
Father Ron still reeling from...
Hammerhead for the cover. This could well be the end. 2, 3.
Father Ron rolling back in, but not quite fast enough for the malicious Shark Party, who had previously planted his head onto the mat, rolled him out, and then took advantage of his absence.
But to be fair, he had entered the ring. The party favor had broken the count, a legal move in a tag team match. Shark Party proving superior today, taking a 3-count fall victory over the Ministry, the tag team champions. I'm saying to the world, those tag title belts should be ours.
And the free Flyboy, the dangerous Alliance.
They can think well and good that they deserve those titles, but they'll have to prove it by working their way up the ranks. As the last match they had before today, not technically a submission or a pin, but they did lose by knockout. And the Infernal One tonight is premiering his apprentice, Morgana, into the ring against Sinister Fox. Sinister taking a grand win on her debut at Backlash this last Sunday. We'll see what she brings, if she's a match for Morgana and the Infernal One, who seems to be coming to the ring beside her.
Making her entrance, coming off her victory this past Sunday at Backlash, her debut match against Ayeon, who lost as well tonight. Sinister Fox comes in, still much to prove, being a newer competitor here, POW Cosmic Division.
Truly a powerful competitor. Put Ayeon Lee away in one of the shortest matches of the night. Infernal One, very happy with his apprentice here.
Accompanied by the Devil, and from Sin City, Murray Juan.
start of our 5th match tonight, Power Overdrive Wrestling. I was going to say Morgana coming out with some speed, but Sinister Fox is, oh, look at the size and strength advantage Morgana has. She pushes Sinister back into the corner. And Sinister trips Morgana.
Jolt across the ring there, almost supernaturally. But I don't know what you expect from a apprentice of the potentially actual devil. She herself, of course, claims to be a succubus from hell. So there's that.
There is indeed. Now she can't find any leverage. She says, oh, I spoke perhaps a bit too soon.
She has a notable size advantage.
Going
over, talking some trash. Distracted potentially by the Infernal One there. Drop down into an arm drag. A little bit of taunting herself.
Morgana taking advantage of the distraction from her teacher. And now putting her power to good use, she brutalizes Sinister Fox in the corner. Drop to the back. Arrogantly, an early pin without a leg hook.
Goes for the stomp, nobody home. Into the corner, leg lariat.
A unique kick to the back there, between the corner ropes.
Strike to the back of the head, followed by a back elbow, taking her to the top. Got something big planned, it looks like.
Sinister Fox as Morgana climbs to the top after her. Could we
for
well see
potentially a superplex here.
Entirely a superplex indeed, leaving both women on their back. But Morgana gets to her feet first and into a cover.
Getting a 1 count off of a superplex. Sinister Fox here, tougher than she looks. She may be small, but she is feisty, fiery, and has a powerful offense. Interesting sort of pump handle back suplex under the leg there.
The Infernal One once again jawing at Sinister Fox.
Yeah, into a Infernal reverse DDT there. Still only 1 count there. Ayeon Lee, of course, no surprise here that they are a fan of both of these competitors.
Snap suplex. The Infernal One should be less jawing at Sinister Fox and perhaps more teaching his protege to hook a leg when she goes for the cover.
The split leg drop there.
Spinning kick. And again, that unique through the corner ropes kick to the back. Spinning heel to the face. There's the leg.
2 count now. Morgana obviously frustrated here, trying for the win. Unable to get it yet. Getting closer and closer with every attempt, though. There we go, the ever-popular neck crank.
Apparently, it's filtering its way around the whole roster.
Another tilt-a-whirl there. Monkey flip to the middle of the ring. Goes for the stomp. Nobody home.
be home.
I don't even know what to call that. That was unique, to say the least.
I call it a maneuver that bought her only a 1 count, but I don't know what to call it either.
Stretching the arms now
Knee planted firmly in the back.
in
Can't
a
feel
much
good.
nicer way than Guy DuPont goes about stretching the arms across the back. Sinister Fox here, visibly shaken after that strike. Brutalizing Morgana in the corner now. Only a 2 count.
Sinister Fox going to the top rope. An elbow drop, but nobody home as Morgana rolls out of the way.
Yanks the arm almost out of its socket
Arm
there.
again.
Flips her by it.
And spins her to the mat. Boot to the stomach.
Picks up for a DDT.
Huge DDT. But
Hips
Sinister
right
Fox
up.
gets right back up. And runs into
Answering
a brutal
with
slam.
an arm lock slam.
Morgana looking for that spinning heel kick. But the leg is caught and used in that leg
Leg
assist.
hook face slam.
Sinister Fox taking her time.
Just staring her down. Staring her enemy right in the eyes.
Proving perhaps she's afraid of no demon.
It's clearly playing mind games. Taking her time as she walks across. Poor decision.
Cover.
Well, here's that knee crusher maneuver that we still have not a name for.
But again, no leg hook on the cover, and it gets nets her a 2.5. With a leg hook, perhaps it's a victory. But instead, we get a huge spike Rana and a boot to the head. Sinister Fox, a knee to the face puts Morgana on her back.
Strong knee.
I thought she might be at the end of her rope, which has appeared to have found just a little bit more as she goes to the top of said rope.
Found a second wind, as it were.
At this point, I'm afraid it might be a third. Sort of spinning stunner from the top rope and into the cover.
Only 2.
2.5, maybe. Either way, Sinister Fox has more to do. But
Strike to the throat there.
and that spinning heel kick that we've seen before, that still won't put her down.
Both these women exchanging 2 counts.
Morgana's frustration growing.
Snap suplex keeps her hold. Into a
2.
second.
Into
Looking
a
for the third. And a
Bridge
pin.
with a third, but that
Almost.
leg was right on the rope. Bridging pin could very well have done her in if she hadn't been so close to the ropes.
Morgana waving goodbye now. Bringing those powerful knees into the back of Sinister.
Waving goodbye a little too slow. Morgana.
Cross body.
What does she have in store? It doesn't matter what she has in store.
Sinister Fox answers with a spear.
Kick to the head.
Fortunately, her momentum taken from her.
Morgana the cover, and once again, no leg hook, but she's got her legs on the ropes. The first time.
Crucifix
pin. Two. Morgana manages to roll out.
Can't imagine the Infernal One happy to see a crucifix being used as a pinning maneuver.
Oh, the cartwheel enziguri, often called the damn chain. It's a
no
damn
3
shame
count.
that it didn't work.
Sinister Fox going up top.
Let's see that elbow drop again. Yes, giant elbow drop. This time hitting. And Sinister drops into the cover. 2, 3.
3. The Infernal One, even though his protege taking a loss, still there trying to hype the crowd up. That's an excellent manager right there.
So, though it took her a bit longer than normal, Sinister Fox found once again victory. A brutal match that showcased the best of both of these competitors.
That flying stunner maneuver, a unique one to be sure, something that I've rarely seen, especially from the top rope like that. Usually that's done in the middle of the ring. Congratulations to these ladies, an excellent showing there. Yes, and the rematch that has been a few weeks in the making. Jonk tonight will be facing off against the brand new POW Twitch champion. This match, of course, a rematch from a few weeks previous, already set up, but now Jonk has a champion on his hands, and we'll see if he's got what it takes to take down a champion now that Cannonball has got a little bit more momentum behind him.
You think you know me?
Jonk already in the ring.
Cannonball slides in, takes Jonk down, throwing hands, and neither gentleman can wait for this match to get started.
Referee having to pull him back for a proper beginning of this match here.
Champion getting brutalized by a much larger man, monster, but still finding a way to fight back. Float over DDT, and a knee to the face. The last time these two met, Jonk brutally manhandled Cannonball, but since then, Cannonball has won a fatal four-way elimination match for a title opportunity and the POW Twitch World Championship itself.
Cannonball goes for the pin, and a single count.
Only a 1 count. It'll take a lot more to put away the monster up in the ring across from him. Cannonball soaking up the roars of the crowd.
Putting all of his weight onto the gut there of the Minotaur.
Going for for some sort of belly-to-belly, perhaps. But Jonk clapping the ears and then showcasing his power. However, he celebrates just a bit too long. Cannonball's got him down, arms around the head.
The proper headlock he has applied there around the horns.
May not have the leverage to do it because of the horns. And Jonk shows him a headlock in return.
Followed by a crossbody.
And that is a lot of body to cross you.
Going after the trapezius muscle there.
Cover no leg. Jonk's grab's large enough to get away with it.
Stomp. Nobody home. Back to the corner. Vegas applying the boots. And a cannonball from the Cannonball.
And a lariat into the corner. This Cannonball has got the crowd in a frenzy.
Able to lift the Minotaur from the ground. That is true power there. The champion
waiting for it.
ready to finish it.
Oh.
Jonk having none of it.
Gets caught.
And going back to that neck.
When Father Ron cranks your neck, it's difficult and it hurts. When Jonk cranks your neck, he might tear your head off. A unique pin with just the knees. With Cannonball right there to put his foot on the rope and win his way out of that situation.
Knocked him over.
No military press.
Drops him onto the ropes.
Oh dear. Oh!
Powerful splash. Back up over
Back
into that gorilla press.
Again.
Going after the leg and the chest of the champion here.
Jonk showing why he is a feared competitor, no matter the division, singles, tag, what have you. Oof.
Let's
Giant
the
splash
splash.
again.
And pinning with the knees.
2.
Gets a 3. Pinning with only the knees. Cannonball Vegas lacking the strength to push the Minotaur off of his body.
The champion taking a loss.
We have Haley there in the chat. Good to see you again.
Not something you want to see in your first match after winning the belt.
Champion, his first match after winning the belt, going to a loss. Not a great record, not a good precedent for moving forward in the company.
Perhaps the monster aiming for something a little more than just a tag title shot with his partner Iron Jaw. But we'll see as the weeks continue what will come next. And now, ladies and gentlemen, our main event. We don't quite know what that main event is.
That's right. We do know that that Johnny Mercury and Scraps O'Leary have been in talks of another rematch since Scraps was unable to grab the championship this last weekend. Not sure exactly the stipulations there. They've been a little hush-hush even with the office. Perhaps we'll find out shortly what exactly is going on there.
We do know Johnny has something he'd like to say.
I believe he did. We are going to have just a small, short break of about 2 minutes, and we will be right back. And we have returned. TW, are you there?
Indeed, sir.
Excellent, excellent. Right. That last match, of course, Jonk getting a bit of a push forward there against the champion. We'll see if this leads to Jonk potentially breaking away out of the tag team division and making a championship run at Vegas himself, or if this is just a one-off, just trying to prove something.
These two have had bad blood ever since their first moments here in POW, so it could very well just be paying back an old grudge.
And there we have it. It would appear that Johnny Mercury is on his way to the ring as we speak to speak on said stipulations for this upcoming match that he has with Scraps O'Leary. Golden God himself stepping into the ring, ready to address the POW universe, it would appear.
Here we are.
Scraps O'Leary, you and I, my friend, we have a match today, but not just any match. I think today that you and I should meet with friends.
I didn't know that Johnny Mercury had a friend. I didn't know he knew what a friend was.
You can pick anyone among the POW roster, and I will pick someone, and we will meet for a tag team match. Now, Scraps, I think I know who you're going to pick, or at least one of the two. Am I wrong? You've got two brothers who wrestle here. I imagine you'll be bringing one of them, unless you decide to surprise me.
Smart move, bringing a well-acquainted tag team partner to this match.
So, you and one of your brothers will be facing me and a surprise opponent. How about that? So, why don't you bring your candy ass out here and we'll have this match right here, right now.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you've heard it from Johnny Mercury himself. Looks like... Oh, not done.
Is that it? Do I hear you back there talking with your brother, deciding, oh, which one's going to join you? Excellent, excellent. I look forward to smashing both of your skulls wide open.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, from the lips of the Golden God himself, our main event is a tag team match featuring Scraps O'Leary and a partner of his choice, most likely Juice or Ditto, against Johnny Mercury and a, as of yet, unnamed partner. Johnny said friends. Again, I don't know that he exactly knows what that word means. We'll see who he brings to the ring with it.
Yes, I'm not certain that the Golden God has friends so much as acquaintances, work partners.
Minions, perhaps.
Possibly, yes. The format of the match tonight is a tornado tag team match, which will involve all members of both teams in the match at all times. There are no actual tags happening in a tornado match.
Well, hopefully no actual tornadoes happening in a tornado match either.
I would hope so, but seeing as we are in the South, there's always the possibility. Though we are closer to the West Coast tonight, so likelihood a little bit lower.
Always a good thing. I've grown up in Tornado Alley and not a fan.
I also did. From the great yellow town of Amarillo, Texas.
Here we are. See which of Scraps' brothers he's chosen, perhaps, to make his entrance with. Looks like it'll be Ditto tonight, along with Scraps.
All the way to the ring. At a combined weight of 415
The crew has
pounds,
answered Johnny Mercury's call for a tag team match.
Lee
Tonight's main event.
and Griffin Lee Roy, the Crew.
Glorious One's music hitting right on cue.
Johnny choosing not to enter with his partner, keeping us in suspense by entering first. Wondering which member of the POW roster Johnny is coerced into fighting side by side with him. Here we are. POW's longest entrance begins.
It does seem like it just goes on and on and on.
The giant spotlight, purple robe, wearing the purple and gold of the ancient times, Johnny announcing himself as royalty.
Yes, Mote, and on, and on, and on, and on, and on.
And on. It's absolutely the worst part.
It's as though he relishes in attention.
And their opponent, first, from Elysian Fields, weighing in at 200 pounds, hail the King.
On the heels of many a loss tonight, Johnny Mercury hoping to hopefully secure a win finally against Scraps and against anyone really in the POW Twitch division.
Now, perhaps finally, we will see who Johnny's mystery partner is for tonight's main event tag team match. As he tries to work out his frustrations on Scraps O'Leary against more than one member of the crew. Johnny taking his time talking them. Still not clearing the ring for his partner to make their way in. Oh, here we are. Now there is an interesting choice.
I recognize the music.
Indeed. The Golden God has plucked a nightmare from the shadows to be his partner.
Yes, it looks as though La Pesadilla is making his way to the ring to join the Golden God. This is an interesting choice by far.
Pesadilla, a new competitor to POW, making his debut this past week at POW Backlash.
Nightmare.
Not yet had time to forge his own alliances or make his own friends. So here he is, perhaps having made that first choice. Making a stand on helping Johnny Mercury work out whatever it is he needs to do with the crew.
Possibly. He could be forging an alliance here, or he could just be taking an opportunity to find himself in the ring.
A victory in the main event and a victory over such a decorated tag team as the crew could never be ignored, so it could very well be La Pesadilla's motive. This Tornado tag match is about to get started, proving to be wild and crazy, no doubt.
There's the bell.
All four. Scraps and Johnny studiously avoiding each other's start.
Pesadilla beginning to dissect Scraps in the corner as Johnny does similarly with Ditto. Both of the O'Leary boys getting a bit of the upper hand, at least momentarily.
Scraps throws La Pesadilla out of the ring. For a moment there, I thought he was going to go help his brother, but he slides out of the ring on the other side himself. And eats a boot for his trouble, and then an atomic drop. Meanwhile, in the ring, Ditto is unleashing some of his own frustration on Johnny Mercury, beating his face into the mat as best he can. All of the action now has moved down to the ring as Ditto perches atop the ring ropes.
Now the question now is, who is Ditto going to jump on?
Indeed. Well, he lets Johnny get
Johnny
to his
with
feet.
an elbow.
Elbows him to the top of the head.
Scraps there, just waylaying the Nightmare. Pesadilla.
Slamming Ditto's head into the apron. The hardest part of the ring.
Arguably the hardest part of the ring.
Well, yes.
We had this conversation earlier about there are many hard parts to this ring.
Mustache.
Yeah, Guy's mustache, which is not present at the moment. Scraps eating the stairs, arguably the second hardest part of the ring.
O'Leary's in a bit of trouble here, it seems. Well, no, Ditto's grabbed Johnny and got him back in the ring.
While Pesadilla takes the spine of Scraps and smashes it against the apron.
Johnny able to get to his feet. Ditto still in control. Ditto with a snap suplex. Beats his chest.
Scraps on the outside, potentially taking some testicular trauma from the Nightmare. While the
torsion is never a word you want to hear in the ring. Oh, Ditto flailing wildly. He clotheslines Johnny into a running bulldog. Johnny set up on the ropes. Oh, wait, some sort of rope assisted clothesline there as well.
He goes for the cover.
1, 2. Johnny luckily able to kick out at 2 as La Pesadilla was nowhere to be seen. Nightmare. Ditto.
Oh, sets up
Johnny
that
hooked.
butterfly DDT on the God. Going for the
Into
pin.
the cover. Scraps has La Pesadilla dealt with. And that's the three of the crew scoring a quick tag team victory over Johnny and his partner La Pesadilla.
That,
Of course, an experienced tag teams, perhaps not the most unlikely of scenarios.
as far as the in-ring production here, that was mostly a match between Ditto and Johnny.
Indeed, Scraps and La Pesadilla keeping their combat outside of the ring.
And perhaps that was Johnny's plan all along, to keep Scraps
Here are your winners.
his attention elsewhere on the outside of the ring, while he tried to take care of the younger brother.
And Griffin.
Trying to brutalize the babyest of brothers. However, it didn't work.
No, Ditto taking this opportunity to show Johnny exactly what he's made of, to show all of us here at POW what he's made of. He may be the babiest brother, but he is certainly a competitor to be feared and well deserving of being near the top of the tag team division. Not as highly esteemed as the Ministry, of course, but high up there in the rankings. Now, thank you all once again for coming to another live broadcast of POW Power Overdrive Wrestling. We thank you for being here. Thank you from me, and thank you, TW, for being here next to me at the announce table.
I'll be here until you kick me out, sir.
All right, so far you're earning those paychecks, and we appreciate you. Thank you all, one and all. We will see you next week, 4 o'clock, right here.
Thank you very much and have a wonderful afternoon.